What is up, you guys? Zerk here. Welcome back to my channel. Do appreciate you guys stopping by. Today's video will be about zombies. Now, some of you guys may or may not heard that Treyarch will no longer be a part of making the zombies. So they relinquish all assets to Sledgehammer. Unfortunate, because I feel like this zombies MWZ had a good response. I just don't know what happened. Because we've been having, clearly we've been having a lack of content. The only new content we're getting is just extra act missions and for the tier 4 zone. So it is unfortunate, but I feel like it had a good response. And I feel like it's a good experience for zombies. I mean, you obviously have a lot to grind for. You can grind contracts, you can grind the mastery camos for zombies, which I feel like is much better than the multiplayer mastery camos. This one's, I feel like the masteries at camos for zombies is a lot easier than multiplayer due to the fact of, you know, you're going into really sweaty players and it's kind of hard to do those mastery camo challenges. So I feel like zombies is a good start. You can also flex on ranked and also multiplayer too. So I feel like it looks a lot better than the multiplayer mastery camos because of that, you know, that blue, that purple, that light blue. It does resemble like the Borealis, the real thing, when you go to those northern parts of the United States where you actually see the northern lights. So really cool camo. But yeah, unfortunately Treyarch will no longer be working on this game, which for some it may be good or bad news. Good meaning that, you know, hey, they're going to concentrate more on their zombies content for Go for Treyarch, and just leave Sledgehammer to do whatever they want to the game. And bad because obviously we've been having a lack of content with zombies even when Treyarch has been developing it. So really hope that, you know, with all the time they're going to put in zombies in Treyarch, hopefully they make a really good zombies experience. Obviously it's Treyarch, they have really good zombie experiences, so I have no worries on there. But there are two major updates coming in for zombies. One being that they'll increase the stash size. So the stash size is up to 10 right now. The purple backpack, for some, you can carry up to 10. But the new stash size, you can carry up to 20, which is really good. I mean, it's definitely, you want to XO with as much items as possible, with perks, pack-a-punch crystals, gas masks maybe, other stuff, schematics that you want to grind for. I mean, you can carry more, which is really good. Because I just feel like 10 is not enough, especially with the amount of things you can collect throughout the map. And, you know, those miscellaneous things that you collect and you can sell at buy stations and get more zombie essence. You know, you can get like a whole stack and just boom. Like, you can easily get more zombie essence and just, you know, pack a punch. In addition to the stash size increase, obviously, some of you guys already unlocked all the schematics, including the ones that you can get in the tier 4 zone. Some of you guys already unlocked it, which is cool. You may notice that there's a cooldown time. So obviously, per cans, there's a cooldown time. Everything else is a cooldown time. Some of them, like per cans, have like a 3-hour cooldown time. The Ethereum crystals have a separate, depending on what tier pack-a-punch that you'll get, or what tier rarity. I just had a brain fart. Rarity, like the blue, the purple, the green, and obviously the gold. And pack-a-punch crystals, obviously the higher the pack-a-punch 3 crystal. Unfortunately, you have to wait a couple days for that. I think it's 2 days that you have to wait just so that you can use it again. And Treyarch will be, well, I don't know if it's Treyarch anymore. Sledgehammer will be introducing a feature where you can actually use your zombie essence as part of currency, or as part of a way to reduce your cooldown time, so that you can use those really powerful pack-a-punch crystals and aether tools more often, which is really good. I mean, you obviously don't want to wait for a certain amount of time so you can use it again. So I really hope that, you know, the more zombie essence you carry, the more, you know, cooldown time it would actually be reduced, because obviously a lot of people do carry more than 10,000 zombie essence minimum or lower when they exfil, and unfortunately when they do exfil, that's just going to be converted to extra XP. You don't get to keep it. So really hope that they'll introduce it properly and with no type of, you know, exploits or anything like that. It will be released later on in season 3, so look forward to that. Other than that, that's just basically, there's nothing huge coming to zombies, unfortunately. I do follow a bunch of zombie content creators and Call of Duty content creators where they were in a content creator call with some developers from Sledgehammer and Treyarch, and they basically confirmed to the content creator saying, hey, we're not going to be. Treyarch was like, hey, we're not going to be working on zombies anymore. So Sledgehammer will be responsible for all that. And I just really hope Sledgehammer does change a lot of things, more and more content, because I just feel like I get it. Like multiplayer gets more content than zombies. I get it. Not many people are zombies players, so obviously multiplayer will be in more content. But in past games, like multiplayer will get as much content as zombies would. So there's gonna be the same amount of content multiplayer has that zombie will have the same amount of content, but zombies related in past games. So unfortunately, in this game, there's more multiplayer content than zombies. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, there's only going to be new act missions, new Aether missions, and probably more schematics that you can grind for. But all of them, unfortunately, are in the tier 4 zone. So that is unfortunate. What I do want to discuss, though, is a couple things that I really want in zombies in the future before Go for. One is that obviously previously I've been whining about, hey, we should increase the stash size. Thank God they, listened to the community and they're going to increase it. Obviously, the cooldown time is obviously a huge factor, because you obviously want to use those, OP Ethereum crystals and tools more often than just waiting for a couple days. What I want is, this is far-fetched, but I definitely do want a solo zombies experience. I do remember there were talks about zombies. I mean, I think a month or two in the game, Sledgehammer or Treyarch was like, hey, we support like a solos mode kind of thing. We haven't heard any type of updates for that. So unfortunately, it's most likely that we're not going to get a solos zombie experience. I mean, you can go solo on MWZ, but you just have to basically turn off the squad fill in. So additionally, I do want new perks. Unfortunately, there were some credible resources that Sledgehammer / Treyarch will no longer be putting any, or have no plans on putting new perks into the game. I did originally know that there was originally rumored that Sledgehammer was actually going to put Mule Kick. For those players who know what Mule Kick is, you get to carry 3 primary weapons, which is awesome. If you want to grind for camels for all 3 weapons, you can get a couple camels done in one match, which is really good. So unfortunately, there's probably not a possibility where you're going to have new perks or anything new in particular. So that's just unfortunate. We're gonna have to live with the zombies experience until basically Go for, which I've been hearing that zombies will be having a beta. Now, I've never heard of zombies having a beta, but Treyarch has been developing this game for 2 years. The last Treyarch game was in the Cold War. And they were basically saying, hey, we're going to have Sledgehammer have an extra year. We're just going to create our own thing. So developers in Treyarch will be did have like a 2-year development. So obviously the more time you put in the game, the more beneficial it would be, because, they'll definitely put, they'll probably already finish the game and they have extra time to basically test out any type of, system issues or exploits or what so have you, so that once beta releases, it'd be a much more smoother experience than past betas. So really hope that, they up the ante on that. And as I said, the first time ever, we're going to have a zombies beta. I have never heard of that happening as far as I'm concerned. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we're going to have a zombies beta, which is, I'm really excited, because within June or July or maybe August, I've been hearing June, there will be like a teaser of some sort of Go for. So I really hope that the zombies content will be amazing. Obviously, Treyarch has produced some very good zombie experience. Like it's top notch. And I've been hearing, I'm not getting my hopes up, but I've been hearing that the classic quad, Takeo, I think that's his name, Takeo, Richtoff, and Dempsey and Nikolai will be returning for zombies in Go for, which I'm very excited. Those guys are my favorites. They show a lot more personality than past zombies like squads and stuff that were main characters. So really hope that they make a justice on there. Really hope they bring back the original voice actors to the game, so that we have much more fun in zombies. So I really hope they introduce that. Other than that, I mean, that's just basically it. There's nothing really new for zombies, unfortunately. I can link the X profiles or Twitter profiles of the content creators, so give them a follow. They'll give you some updates daily up, not daily, but they'll give you some massive updates for the current game. Not only zombies, for multiplayer as well. For those who just prefer multiplayer over zombies, give them a follow. They'll definitely update you on up to date information, and of course, they will give you up to date information for future Call of Duty games. So, other than that, it's your boy Zerk. Thank you guys for dropping by. Appreciate it, and yeah, see you guys soon. Peace.